folks, so I hope all is well. Because most of us are stuck at home at the minute, we thought it might be a nice idea to do some video lessons. So today we're going to look at Use Me by Bill Withers. It's got two parts. One is a kind of like bass part played in the clavinet, and the other part is a few chords that you're going to strum as well. So if you're, more or less a complete beginner, you should be able to play some of this. And then if you're more advanced, there's a couple of wee things later on that might be of interest as well. So we're going to kick off with this bass part, and we're going to split it into 4 different phrases. So phrase 1 goes like this. Okay, so there we've got 4 notes. We're starting with the 5th fret of the 5th string up, hammering on to fret 7 on the same string. And if you don't know what a hammer on is, we're going to play that note, and without playing it again, hammer down our 3rd finger. Next note, 5th fret on the 4th string up, and then back to where we came from, 7th fret on the 5th string up. So one more time. Now to make this sound a wee bit more musical, what you can do is stick a little quick quarter bend in there. Okay, phrase 1. Phrase 2 then. It's kind of similar. It starts again on the 5th fret of the 5th string up, moves down a string to the 4th string, up to 7 on the 5th string up, and then finishes on the 4th string up, fret 5, and again you can give that a bit of a quarter bend. Together. Okay, so if I put phrase 1 and 2 together, sounds like this. Phrase 3 is pretty simple. It's all on the same string, all on the 5th string up. We're just going to do fret 7, fret 5, fret 4, fret 7. That's it. Putting all 3 together. Okay, and that's it. I mean, that will do for the clavinet part. But if you want to put a little bit extra in, you can put phrase 4 in. And this kind of borrows a little bit from the bass guitar line. And it's just a chromatic line that leads you back to the start. So again, it's all on the same string. And we're just going to go up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It sounds like this. Once again. Okay, so all 4 together will sound something like this. Okay, so that's the bass line done. There's pretty much only 2 chords in this song, and that's an E minor 7 and an A7. So you can, if you want, just play them like this as kind of standard open chords. So that would be an E minor 7 and then an A7. But it was actually a student of mine showed me how Bill Withers plays it. So he plays it up here. That's E minor 7, and then he kind of just uses this same position or general position and just moves it up to here, keeps the same kind of relative shape, and you end up with an A7. Okay, E minor 7, A7 the whole way through the song. The strum pattern for this, what Bill does is he just keeps his right hand going, so it just keeps going up, down, up, down, up, down. I should say down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, but what makes it interesting and musical is that he's accenting different beats. So how you can practice this is if you mute the strings and just go, but just practice accenting certain beats. So you could start off trying the accent 2 and 4, for example, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. You could also syncopate it, so you go. Okay, just to make it more musical and more interesting. The other big thing that he does with his left hand, and you'll see a lot of guitarists doing this, is that he's actually controlling when the strings are sounding and when the strings are muted, just by taking his hand a little bit off and putting it back on again. So for example, if we have this E minor 7, okay, so the only thing that's controlling whether you hear a chord or whether you hear muted strings is just slight pressure on that chord. Okay, and the same thing happens here. So if you put those two things together, it should sound something like this. Okay, cool. So that is it. That is the song. I'm going to give you one extra thing that you can put in if you want. And it's just a few sort of passing chords to make it sound a bit more interesting, a bit more bluesy. These passing chords are all going to be in some way chromatic, so they're all going to be related to the chords you're already playing, but something will be off by 1 fret. So the first thing you can do is just slide into chord 1 from the fret before. Easy enough. Next thing you can do is for chord 2, we're going to play 1 fret up, so we're going to go to 6 first instead of 5. And then we're going to go to 4 and slide into 5. So that sounds like this. Put those two things together. The very last thing you can do is incorporate a kind of little bass run into your chords. So after you've played chord 2, what you're going to do is keep your middle finger and third finger where they are. Move your first finger to the 4th fret of the 5th string up. And then the 5th fret of the 5th string up. And then you're going to have to switch positions here. So that's middle finger, 6th fret of the 5th string up, first finger on the 5th fret of the string below, third finger on the 4th fret of the string below. So those 3 chords, and that leads you back to the start. So and that's it. The whole song is basically that. There's a bass line, there's those chords, and in the pre-chorus, he doesn't actually play any chords, he just kind of strums muted strings. So I hope you got something for that. I will include the tab somehow, whether it's in the video or as an attachment, so you've got something to kind of read from as well. But yes, hope you get on okay, and I shall hopefully see you soon. Bye bye.